There is a saying floating around the internet, not exactly sure where it originated from. Some say that it might be from the motivational speaker Tony Robinson, which says that people only change when the discomfort of remaining the same is larger than the discomfort of change. Or, as Anais Nin says in a more poetic way, and the day has come when the risk of remaining tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. This idea got stuck in my head, and after analyzing my life, I came to the conclusion that for me, comfort killed the spark. In my late 20s, early 30s, I wanted to prove myself that I can stand on my own. I was working fueled by the passion of developing a digital product together with the company that I was working with at that time. All the rewards I got from that work, I used to fuel my real estate bug that I got from my family after getting married. We had an amazing run for some years, I would say, but after the digital product failed, I decided to take a break. I felt burned out. I created for myself a comfortable life, a life where I could live without any effort, without the need of hassle, without the need to prove anything to anybody. Years later, here I am, still on that break that I don't seem to be able to get out of. I was flirting with different ideas. I was working on and off as a freelancer, but I could never really make myself be interested again in creating, in discovering, in working at something so passionate that I could spend days on without any effort. I was never a man of resolutions, but this year I would like to achieve some things. I don't want to set goals, I don't want to force myself into a schedule. The main thing I want to achieve this year is to let my thoughts free and end the break. I've been in my head for years now without doing much about it. I never had a place where I could share my thoughts, and I would like this year, this place, to become exactly the space where I can do just that. I want this story, my first story of the year, to be about what I want to achieve in 2025. I want to have something to look back on at the end of the year and see if, how, what, how much, basically to see if I did any of this. So the first thing I want to start this year is a YouTube channel, and I'm not referring to this one. This one I want to be just a place where I can let my thoughts free. For years I had this idea in my mind, and we've been discussing it on and off in the family. I am a huge YouTube consumer. I watch countless videos every day, and I would like to try to see if I can create something as well. And if nobody watches it, that's fine. It's just for myself to have something to look back on. Now I know that I could have started this years ago, and in a way I did. We have a YouTube channel where we started to film the construction of our new house, but after a few videos we stopped. That story I will hopefully tell another time. The second thing I would like to do this year is to improve my web design creativity. Even though I stopped working as a web designer, I had and I still have some on and off projects. I revisited some old projects and I said to myself that I don't want to design ordinary again. I want the design process to focus more on pushing creativity and not necessarily following a brief to a T. The only one I want to please with my designs is me, and if it happens that somebody else likes it, then sure. There are so many creative designers out there, so many that don't follow the norm, the rules, that don't fit in, but they still create some amazing work. Be that web design, fashion design, architecture, interior design, you name it, any type of design. I feel that conforming to the rules or sticking to the best practices or forcing a designer to fit into a template is something that is called constrained creativity. This is pushing boundaries, but within the limits. It's like, those Japanese watermelons that they have to grow into a cube. That's how I feel about it. The third thing is personal health experimentation. For the past few years, I've been trying to cure my ragweed allergy. I never had any allergies before, but one day I just got it. I had several years of trying to improve my immunity system, and some years it worked better than in others, but only in my second year I've managed to not have ragweed allergy. That year corresponded with my investigation into gum disease and how I can improve that. So definitely something I did for my gum disease made my ragweed allergy go away. The second health related issue that I would like to improve this year is my gum disease. It's been 3 or 4 years since I've been going every 3.5 months to the dentist for regular checkups and cleanups, but that can only take me so far. So I would like to look more into regenerating root tissues and gums. Also part of this personal health experimentation, I would like to somehow be a bit more active, and by that maybe a bit more fit. I'm not talking about going to the gym because I never see myself do that, but at least walk more, maybe start running. I bought a pair of running shoes last year and they're still brand new. So yes, these are my 3 health related things that I would like to spend some time on this year. The fourth and my last thing that I would like to achieve this year is working towards a digital product. Having a passion for real estate, I had few ideas of digital products that could improve the researching experience of buying real estate as an investment here in Bucharest, where I live. I think that having a tool to guide a potential investor would be helpful and save a lot of time for the buyer. So I would like to spend more time developing this idea and see where it leads me. Might be much by some expectations, might be nothing by others, but these are the 4 things that I hope to accomplish this year. And just like Ray LaMontagne says in his song, step into your power. Anything that your heart can dream, you can make it a reality. I want to discover that power and break out of my rut that I've been in for years now. Rekindle the spark of my creativity and passion, maybe even develop some healthy habits, and let's try to make 2025 memorable. Have a great new year, and I'll see you with my second story soon.